Welcome back to Articulate. It's been a while since my last review of any Hot Toys figures, so this time around I will be having a look at Iron Man Silver Centurion movie masterpiece. This is one of the nicer armor from the Iron Man 3 movie. It looks a little bit slicker than any other Iron Man, and of course the chest arc reactor is triangular shape, similar to the Mark 6. So let's have a look at it and enjoy the video. Okay, let's open up this baby. Yeah, the house party protocol, sir. The house party protocol, sir. That's what the Jarvis is referring to all the Iron Man suit. And here is a look, and here is a look at the figure. Simply amazing. Very well done packaging. I think the shoebox packaging is quite interesting because you actually lie down horizontally the package and you just open it up like a shoebox, so you can see the figure in an overall state rather than the top slide packaging that Hot Toys used to be having. So just have a look at this. There's nothing here. Wow, incredible. Let's pull this top layer out of the way, and here it is. This is not the exclusive Silver Centurion, so I do not have the Mark 42 flaming head sculpt, but it does come with Tony Stark head sculpt, looking nice. The Tony Stark head sculpt is looking pretty detailed. Just look at the scar on his face. The eyes is actually looking a little bit towards the top and slightly to the left side. Overall, it is looking very nice. With this, let's have a look at the actual figure. So this is first time I'm looking at it. It's looking very detailed. The color scheme is fantastic. Just look at that. Simply amazing. And if you look at it carefully, the hips here are quite interesting. The kneecap actually collapsed in an absolutely invisible to the joints, but when you push, you can see the inner suit of the Iron Man, and as you pull back and straighten the hip, it actually form a very almost seamless looking joint, similarly to the other side here. Looking pretty nice. However, you have to be a bit careful with the top hip armor here. If you post it in a more dynamic pose, or you have moved this hip upwards, you may just hit this rubber crouch here. This armor is actually made out of rubber. I hope the color will not fade, but if you move this one up, you will just hit this. So I had it a small crease here, but apparently the rubber actually inflated back, and you can't really see the seam line or a scratch here. So luckily I did not damage my figure. Even the sole of this figure is incredible. Just look at the detail. The details of this is looking pretty nice. Of course, as usual, at the back here you can see more detail. Some of the inner workings of the legs, pretty nice. The closed fist actually does not light up. As you can see, it's actually red in color, so there is no transparent LED inside it. Now, in terms of colors, Silver Centurion is looking pretty amazing. It is slightly more darker red than I would have anticipated. The helmet sculpt is looking pretty nice. Now, the chest reactor is also very detailed. Just look at the amount of detail Hot Toys has actually put in. However, if you are a bit of fussy in terms of details, you may just want to run through every little panel line that they have done. In fact, if you look at it very carefully, all these panel lines are actually hand painted, because you may be able to spot some of the missing panel lines, especially there are smudges at the some of this armor here. I'm not sure whether you can see it carefully. Of course, if you use some hobby thinner, you can actually clean it up. So the figure in itself is worth buy. I would certainly recommend Hot Toys Silver Centurion 16Q for any collectors of Iron Man. So you just have to be a bit careful on this. All you need to do is actually push it down and slot it back in carefully. The mixture of this silver and red are fantastic. Simply amazing. Now, the next thing I want to show is actually this blade. This is quite it looks like metal, probably aluminium, very light, and of course it's very pointy. You do have two of these, very nice blade. So I will just have to fix this on Silver Centurion and have a look. Now with the blades at hand, Silver Centurion is looking pretty nasty. You won't want to mess with him. Just look at that. Amazing looking pose. This is a replicate of almost an identical look from the box art. Simply amazing. And of course with Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark in this figure, there is no doubt that Iron Man Silver Centurion is looking pretty amazing. I must say that Hot Toys are getting better in doing head sculpts nowadays. With the recent release of Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy, I think Hot Toys are almost there in terms of realism in figures and collectibles. And not forgetting, Hot Toys also is giving us the open palm. This is a fixed look, and also the articulated fingers of this nicely designed hands. So basically you have 3 pairs of hands, one of which is the fisted hand without the light up feature, and also the other 2 of these hands fixed pose, and also the articulated fingers. As usual, Hot Toys do give us stand here, a base with a flight rod for this flight stand pose, and also the batteries included. And this chest piece in better damage look, I'll be putting in this shortly, and we will have a look at it in better damage mode. I think we all know by now that Hot Toys are giving us this base without the light up feature. As you can see, there is no screw at the back, but if you are able to customize, you can put some LED at the base. It's quite easy. You can just unscrew 4 of these screws and take out the base. There is a tutorial for this on how to customize your base into a light up feature, so I won't get into that. You may check it on the YouTube. Yeah, before I put in the better damage chest armor, I would like to show you the incredible inner workings of Silver Centurion internal armor. Just look at that detail. Simply amazing. Nicely crafted. Yep, this is how it looks. Looking pretty beaten up. Really cool looking suit. And finally, with the light up feature, Silver Centurion is looking pretty stunning. Just look at that chest piece and the eyes. I have not installed the palms for the light up feature, since the right hand is accompanied with his killer blade. So hope you guys enjoy. Until then, Articulate signing off. See you around. Cheers.